Hey, come on in, folks. It's Christmas time, so it's time for some great projects. So I'm excited to show you all this project. So lately, I've been thinking a lot about garlands hanging over the door, and I love the whole green, beautiful garlands that people hang, and I've hung so many times. But I've been thinking a lot lately that we can do some things differently. So I'm really into making these what I call swags. That's what I'm going to show you all today. So swags are, I just basically refer to them as swags because we can just put them in different places along the doorways or walkways, like in the corners or in the middle. So I'm going to show you. So I just took a piece of cardboard, right? Just cut an L shape because this will go in the corner of a walkway in my house, and I'll show you afterwards. So I just took a piece of cardboard and cut this L shape, whatever L shape you like, right? And I have a whole bunch of leaves this go round. So I'm not going to do any green. And that's another thing I'm thinking about Christmas these days is that it doesn't really feel like the old timey Christmas, which I love very much. So I've been thinking a lot about Christmas these days seems more like an extension of the fall. And because of that, and because I love trees and leaves so much, I figured I'd bring the leaves inside. So I've been on the hunt for a week or two to find leaves, and I found them at places like At Home, so Hobby Lobby. So obviously they had a lot of fall stuff on clearance sale, and I've just been collecting them, trying to figure out what to do. And I came up with this project. So I have a bunch of these maple leaves, which is very pretty. I found some light colored maple leaves, which I'm not that fond of, but I can incorporate them. But I'm very much into these beautiful maple, cocoa colored brown leaves. So again, we take this, we just start gluing um, the leaves towards the end, coming up and coming this way. I'm going to show you another piece in a second. The other thing that I like to use, folks, I'm not very big on the whole glue gun thing. The wire, the cord makes me crazy, and just that glue, I can't. My hands work better with the E600 or Gorilla Glue and tape. I've been doing this for years, so this is my favorite. So after you have this, right, I'll show you the next stage because I prepared one. So I started gluing the leaves coming up this way, right? So I'm just going to glue a few more. And again, it may not be the maple leaves that you like. You may like some other type of leaves. If you want to try this project, you may want to just use some evergreen to make the regular garland. I thought this was far more interesting for this year. So I just put a dab of the glue underneath and tape it down. I think you can see this. And coming to this side as well. And just keep gluing and just keep piling them on. There's no real method of putting them on so long as you cover the piece of cardboard or the foam core board that you're using. I think I love using cardboard to do these little projects. And so let's see here. As you can see, I'm just filling it up towards the corner here from the bottom And from here all the way up to this corner. I'm actually not going to go to the corner because I'm going to put a bow there, and I will show you that in a minute. I know many of you may not prefer using the glue the way I do. I just feel for me, I have a lot better control with the little tube versus the glue gun. It's just not my thing. And I just found some brown, like little poinsettias, like from the Dollar Tree. And these I just kind of use to kind of fill in some of the spaces, because when you look, there may be some spaces you want to fill in. And I just randomly place them there just to kind of fill up some of the holes. Just put a little bit of dab on the back. Just let it sit there. And in about a minute, it dries in place before it hardens. And so I think this needs another one. So as you can see, I've pretty much completed from there all the way up to here. And the reason why I left this open, you all, is because after this, I created a bow, and I'll make some other YouTubes about how I create bows. So I created this great looking bow. It takes a hot minute. I didn't want to disrupt the instructions about the swag overall. So I made this bow. Ever how you make your own bows, I made this bow, and it's going to sit there in the middle like this. So you're starting to see how different and interesting this looks, as opposed to always having just the green garlands above the door and walkways. So this is the bow, and I'm also going to include I just strung 3 or 4 red bulbs like this. All right. So now, excuse me, I'm going to just show you what the finished product looked like. Here you are, folks. So that's the finished product. What do you think? Please remember to subscribe, like, and please share any comments. Be nice, folk. It's the holidays. Take care.